Yeah, well, I'm going to be very brief, Corla, because I think my colleagues, Deputy O'Callaghan, Deputy O'Loughlin and Deputy Byrne have, I suppose, outlined where we stand on this issue. But look, everybody in this House have to accept that recent revelations in relation to policing matters are most disturbing. I think particularly the million non-existent breath test cases is something that the public constantly mention to me. And to think of wrongful convictions of people, it's appalling with the police force that we believe in to protect us and look after us. But I think it's also very fair to say that, these problems didn't arise overnight. And if every single member of this House is, to be honest, the 158 members, we've all heard issues about certain members of the Garda Síochána over a long period of time. It's very important, I think, to point out that, as many members have, that there are so many good-serving members of the force who do so much in their communities and so much to assist communities. I think we also should remember that in today's world that Gardaí are dealing in a lot more difficult situations than maybe there were some years back. I often think of the Gardaí that have to go out in domestic violence situations and family situations. And it's very telling, and it's very trying, and it's very difficult. And I know for a fact from speaking to ordinary members of the force, that has a terrible, disturbing effect on them. That's a huge issue. I think we also have to accept in relation to, drug abuse, drug use, what are Gardaí going to face up to when they have to tackle some people in that situation. So in today's world, I suppose, the Garda Síochána, like I suppose police forces all over the world, are dealing with certainly a lot difficult situations than they were years back. Now, I believe that the government needs to take immediate steps to rectify the real and substantial crisis of confidence that is there in the Garda Síochána. And as Deputy O'Callaghan has pointed out today and before, we want the government to request the policing authority to assess the role to rectify this real and substantial crisis of confidence that does exist. We also want a major role for the policing authority, and indeed the establishment of an independent commission of Garda Síochána that will examine and report on this situation. But it is crucial and very critical that we deal with many of those situations that have arisen, and we do need to put confidence back into the force. And certainly at the moment, I think, while maybe people aren't over-surprised, they are rather shocked at the revelations of recent times.
Thank you, Deputy Murphy. Deputy Allen.